Locost about to get underway. Unfortunately, Bankhurst had one stop already. That was stopped after less than 2 laps. There's a full restart, for a slightly smaller distance for the same grid, and now we beat Bankhurst off the line. The car's heading to Redgate then for the second time of asking. It's Mike Coomer that leads. In the second position is Ali Garrett. Third, Cherrington. Fourth is going to be Nick Selby. Joshua Barrett from pole positions down to fifth, and she's got Adam Lucas trying to come around the outside of her, heading into the Cranico stump, and he's on the grass heading down the hill, but into the old hairpin. Mike Coomer has got the lead then from his teammate Ali Garrett. The two promo comp cars, they're starting to break away already then from Matt Cherrington, returning to the championship this weekend. Behind him is Nick Selby as they try and tow back towards the leaders. They head down to McLean's. It's a long queue of Locost then heading through the right-hander now. They head behind the trees, but then appear once again, and Cherrington's with the two leaders then. Mike Coomer then leads the way. Second is Ali Garrett. In third there is Matt Cherrington. The cars head up towards Coppice, then power out of there down the straight, down towards the chicane they will go for the first time. A good grid of Locost as ever this weekend. Get the first time pole. She's down off that 4-star, and Ali Garrett's gone through now. He's into the lead. He's past Coomer, but onto the gravel goes Garrett. He runs out wide on the exit. He's lost lots of momentum, and here comes Matt Cherrington. He gets a great run onto the back straight, and he's going to go side by side. He's going to take the lead. Nick Selby coming through as well. He's going to look on the inside of both of them, and he's going to be outbreak Cherrington. Here comes Bankhurst as well in there, trying to go round the outside of Ali Garrett, but it is Matt Cherrington that leads. Second to Nick Selby. In third is Mike Coomer. He's trying to come back at Nick Selby onto Hollywood, and then down the Cradus they will go side by side. Behind them in Lee Bankhurst. In fifth is Ali Garrett, side by side with Sean Stafford Atkinson. This is allowing Matt Cherrington to break away, and Coomer's gone through into second, back ahead of Nick Selby. Lee Bankhurst is right behind Selby as well, then Garrett, Stafford Atkinson and Richard Bradley at the back of the queue. In the leading group, Steve Wells is the best of the rest as they turn through McLean's in for the second time in this race, and Cherrington slightly broken away from Coomer, who in turn slightly broken away from Selby. When they go into the back straight, they're all sorting themselves out in the slipstream and be all back together. Lee Bankhurst, we can ride on board with his following the slipstream of Nick Selby. He darts out of the toe, comes alongside him, and Mike Coomer doing the same to the race leader. No, Matt Cherrington, he goes through there. Bankhurst lays on the brakes, following through there is Ali Garrett. Bankhurst coming sideways through the chicane. No, he's actually losing time on the exit possibly. But they're side by side for the lead once again, because towing back himself into the front is Locost expert Matt Cherrington. He's been basically his cars for a long time now, and he leads this race. But he goes through far through Redgate. He's on the grass. He's almost in the gravel as well. He's going to drop many places. He's going to probably go towards the back of the leading group of cars as they head now down through the Cradus, and it is then Coomer that leads. Second's Bankhurst now. Third Garrett. Fourth is where Cherrington regained. Fifth is Nick Selby, and the five of them starting to break away. And Lee Bankhurst now attacking for the race lead as they head up towards underneath the Starkey's Bridge and up towards McLean's on the grass. Almost is Lee Bankhurst. Now Ali Garrett comes through up on the inside, but then it'll be the outside line as they turn through the right-hander of McLean's, and the car's headed behind the trees, and they come back into view once again. And Bankhurst still just out in front of Garrett, still attacking Coomer as they turn through Coppice with right on board of the race leader then. The mudguard there, the front right mudguard starting to flap, so there's been a slight bit of contact somewhere. Bankhurst with a good slipstream up on the inside. Now is there a problem with Coomer's car, I wonder, because he seems to be shaking the steering wheel down the straight. Anyway, through into the lead, got Ali Garrett. He towed past both of them. Bankhurst is second, gets a bit sideways on the exit. Coomer in third. He has the good run out the chicane. He comes up alongside Lee Bankhurst as they run side by side across the line, and through coming back Cherrington round the outside as they head free wide. And Bankhurst and Cherrington both into Coomer as they all squeezed each other there. We wondered if Mike Coomer had damage to that car already, so we'll have to see how that goes throughout the next few laps. It is Ali Garrett that leads then. Selby and Bradley trying to come, Stafford Atkinson and Bradley even trying to come back towards the top 5. And Cooper's at the back of those now. And Garrett and Bankhurst breaking away. Third is Selby. Selby falling back now. He's 5th. It's in fact Cherrington in 3rd position as they all head up towards. Yes, must be Cherrington there in 3rd as they turn through McLean's into the lead. Got Ali Garrett. 2nd Bankhurst. They head up now towards Coppice. Bankhurst looks up on the inside line, doesn't go through there, but then he'll have, of course, the slipstream all the way down the back straight. But Garrett quicker through the corner. The tighter line was taken by Lee Bankhurst, and then Garrett immediately goes defensive. Lee Bankhurst doesn't go in his slipstream, which is slightly different to usual what we see in local. So that means Ali Garrett will continue to lead as he heads into the chicane. Then Bankhurst are closing him back in. Get 2 wheels on the grass on the exit, the corner there. Perhaps slowing him down. Is that Kuma coming through in the rear view mirror? He runs 3rd now then. Again, Lee Bankhurst not following in the slipstream down these 2 straights of Ali Garrett. Continues to try and come past him around the outside there. Then is Garrett going to run out too wide? No, not too bad. He stays in front then. So Ali Garrett still leads in the 33. 2nd in the 31 is Lee Bankhurst. 3rd in the 58, that's Mike Kuma. And you see Sean Stafford Atkinson and Richard Bradley have been working their way up towards the top 5 as they head down into the old hairpin. And Ali Garrett staying in front of the Bankhurst. 3rd is Kuma, 4th Selby, 4th being Cherrington, Matt Cherrington, 5th is Nick Selby, 6th Sean Stafford Atkinson, and 7th is Richard Bradley as Lee Bankhurst now comes up alongside on the race leader Ali Garrett. Following them both is Mike Kuma as they turn through McLean's now. Then Garrett stays in front then. Bankhurst trying to get the run up the corner, but the best run comes from Mike Kuma. He comes up alongside Lee Bankhurst. They head up towards Coppice. As now they get under the brakes. Kuma should go through here. His car runs into Lee Bankhurst, and both cars run into the gravel trap. Lee Bankhurst, the car rotating and already stopped. Is Kuma going to be able to get it out? Doesn't seem that way. The car stops in the gravel. So Mike Kuma and Lee Bankhurst both out of the race. Of course, Mike Kuma is the championship leader. In the gravel there at Redgate is Paul Todd in the 37. He's lost a mud guard. The marshals taking that behind the barriers there. Leaders heading then side by side. Nick Selby looking up. Even that's the battle of 2nd. It's Garrett there leading, but looking up there, Nick Selby stayed in 3rd, but the top 2 now got away. Richard Bradley down 4th. 5th is John Stafford Atkinson. And now Matt Cherrington going for the lead into the greater curves. He's almost side by side with Alistair Garrett. But then he had to back out of that because he's lost quite a bit of time, allowing Nick Selby to bring Bradley and Stafford Atkinson back towards the top 2 slightly. The car on the inside there, I think that was Mark Robert. Richard Bradley now a good run on Stafford Atkinson. He could well go through here. He's got the inside line for Redgate. For McLean's, and that should put him into 3rd. Yes, it does. So Richard Bradley working his way up the order now. And towards the race leaders. He almost won on the races here back in June. 6th is that James McAllister possibly, I think. It's Lee McNamara even in 6th position. 7th is Steve Wells. 8th is Sean Brame. 9th is Ricky Pickles at the moment. 10th is Kevin Wernham. So let's take a replay here. Mark Robert, the car going sideways down the crane. There's obviously a problem with the car, and then he had to pull out of the race. The lap or so ago. So Cherrington trying to break away from Garrett, then Bradley and Selby coming towards him as they now head onto the Craner curves once again. A bit of lappering just up the road to deal with as we are probably now on the penultimate lap of the race. Bradley slides the car, he spins out of 3rd position, the car facing right almost backwards in the middle of the circuit on the racing line, and obviously having to take to the grass to avoid him, and the car off there as well at the bottom of the old hairpin. That could be Paul Smith, I think, possibly. Not completely sure about that though, as the leaders head through Coppice then, to the back straight for what is the penultimate time. They get the last lap forward and they cross the line this time. Let's take a replay on board with the banker. Pretty much I wonder if something broke with Mike Kuma's car there, because the car didn't seem to be able to turn in. And Warner Kuma again seems completely properly turned in, but it seems that front right there, something broke, but actually that's where the contact comes from earlier, and of course the mudguard flapping, so it seems like damage causing the collision there for Mike Kuma. So now, last lap, Matt Sherrington still leads, but going after him now is Ali Garrett, so it's the Bromacom car chasing after the TMC Motorsport car of Matt Sherrington. Sherrington runs that team. Matthew Gilmore running the Bromacom car of Ali Garrett, who now comes up alongside. Trying to go up the McLeans now, but Sherrington stays in front. Garrett still behind them, so they head behind the trees once again, turn their way through McLean's. Good scrap going on for third as well. That's between Nick Selby and Sean Stafford Atkinson. So, up in towards Coppice. And off the road there, Campbell Cassidy and Adam Lucas. I think them two cars may have just pulled over. The race went to Matt Sherrington by a quarter of a second to Ali Garrett. Third was Sean Stafford Atkinson. Fourth, Nick Selby. Fifth, Lee McNamara. Sixth for Steve Wells. And Richard Bradley recovered to eighth after his spin.